Hey guys, this is just an update on the Firebird project. So, I got the motor all put back together for the most part. I bought a new HEI distributor for it. I'm just waiting for a few other small parts. Took it outside, cleaned up, got it washed, cleaned up all the crud that was on the outside of it for the most part. Gonna clean out the interior and start taking all this stuff out and scrub it and get all the old underlayment and the sound deadener out, and then prime and paint this. It's got all the original old sound deadener still for the most part, and up in the wheel well areas and stuff like that, and the mat. There's just a couple small holes in the floor pan on this side. That side looks good, but this side has a couple small holes, and I'm going to try to see if I can fix those. Got a bunch of parts. Got the tubular A-arms for it, upper and lower, the brake kits. Got all the other small parts for the rear brakes. This is all rear brake components for the discs. All looks factory. Looks really good. Took the subframe out, sent the subframe to the powder coater, and the inner fender wells, and a bunch of the small brackets, the engine mount plates and stuff like that. They're all at the powder coater getting powder coated right now, so hopefully they'll be able to match the 60% gloss finish that I'm looking for, which is supposed to be the factory color underneath the hood. So other than that, there's not a whole lot more progress going on. I'm just waiting for that to come back so I can start reassembling stuff. One of that lower A on there, on that front mount right here, it's welded on wrong, so it doesn't line up with the rear mount. So I sent an email off to people I got these from. Everything else looks great. I mean, the uppers look great. That one looks fine. Just that one is not welded on properly. Anyway, that's where we're at right now, and hopefully they'll be sending me a new one. I got my intake manifold painted, ready to go back on. I want to finish taking off all the stuff here, and I'm going to put new brake lines on it. Gonna order those from Right Stuff, and I think Jegs has them. So I'm gonna do that and clean up this and repaint the firewall. I got some paint. It's this stuff here. It's jet black is what they call it, but I've used it before, and it looks real similar to what's already on here. I thought about just touching up a few places on here and cleaning it up the rest of the way, but I think I'm just gonna repaint it. And while I'm doing that, and the subframe's out, I'm gonna get underneath and clean off and put some DP epoxy primer on the bottom side. Then I'm going to repaint the bottom side. It's never been painted. It's just all still like it was from the factory, basically, with some surface rust on it. So my biggest problem right now is I can't get my welder to turn on for some reason. I've checked the power in the outlets and stuff like that, and it's wired properly, but it just will not turn on. So I'm not sure what to do about that at this point in time. I bought that in 1989. It's well out of its warranty period, even though it's never been really used hardly at all. So, and I checked the fuse and it's fine, and I'm not sure what's going on with that, so I got to get on that. But in the meantime, I bought a little Harbor Freight welder. I'm not really happy with the performance of it. That's fine for doing little spot welds and stuff like that, but I wouldn't want to do a continuous weld with it for much time. That's kind of holding me up with some of the stuff I want to do. I'm still working on the body, trying to figure out what I'm going to do on here, but in the meantime, I need to get the interior of it cleaned up and get all the parts out of the back and start cleaning up that and getting that all prepped for paint, and I can get that all taken care of, and hopefully soon figure out what I'm going to do with the paint. I was going to paint it the white with the blue stripes, like most 69 Trans Ams are, but I'm not really sure if I want to go that way or not. I might paint it blue with the white stripes instead. I'm not sure yet. I'm still thinking about it. But I got a lot of cleaning to do. These were reconditioned at one time, the door hinges, but I want to take them apart and sandblast them and clean them up and finish them all up and get it all done. This door was stripped, but it's been sitting for so long, it's all surface rusted, and get the door off and clean that all back up. And I'm probably going to start by just going over everything with epoxy again, and then the TK primer, and working on the lines again. So before that, I'm going to sand it all down and see where it's actually at. The doors fit great. The gaps are nice and tight. Actually, that's a little bit too much, but the gaps are really good all the way down. The only thing I don't really like is this opening right here.